Trevor Rogers. What's the scouting report on him? Just about to get underway. Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Got him swinging. One away. This is Corbin Carroll. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-2. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Now it's the DH, Geraldo Perdomo. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one out in front that time. Henderson slings to first.
Yes, you're out.
Arizona is set down 1-2-3. Back now at Oriole Park, and on the mound today, Merrill Kelly. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, one down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Taylor Ward, the 1-1. And a big swing and a miss. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now here is Samuel Basallo. And that's fouled off.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Gloves it on the dive. Throws from the seat of his pants. Nicely done for the out. Back here in Baltimore, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, number 42. Here's a 1-1. And that one is inside. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So now it's Nolan Arenado. Out towards right center field. Cowser should have this one. And that quickly 2 away. Stepping in, Luken Baker.
First baseman, Luken Baker.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
On the ground, right side. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the second. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Dylan Beavers. The 1-1 is fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting six.
Here's Leody Taveras. And a 1-2. Good eye right there. And that's a strikeout looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. On the ground. And that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's the second baseman, Jeremiah Jackson. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Got him swinging. Back now at Oriole Park, top half of the third inning. James McCann stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1-1 to McCann. And it's strike 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Tim Tawa. The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
Ball.
Top of the third, no score. Check swing called strike. That's strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Takes it in for the out. Jorge Barrosa stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Check swing, and he went. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Set for the bottom of the third, leading off, Blaze Alexander. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
There's a swing and a miss.
Ball
3-2
3.
down. Good plate
Ball
appearance
4, take your
there.
base.
Able to take the walk. And the go-ahead run is on base. So back to the top of the order. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Lay off that pitch down. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
No, that's the ball.
Missed. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Now fly ball to right center. Barossa on the move to the alley. Makes the grab. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one at the knees for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Backed off the plate that time.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Here's Pete Alonso.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Here's a 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll gets under it. And that's the inning. Back here in Baltimore, here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Ildemaro Vargas. And that's way high. And that's ball 2. Swings through that one for strike 2. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
I really like the approach to that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, did get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field.
Next to hit, Corbin Carroll. Swinging a foul out of play. Now one missed.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Next is the designated hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. This to center field. And a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at third. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 1-2. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Struck him out looking. Back now at Oriole Park. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Samuel Basallo. The 1-1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Hard hit right side. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. At the plate, Dylan Beavers. 2-2. And downstairs. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. He'll take a trot around the bases. The Orioles strike first. Andrew Hoffman comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
One down. Next to hit, Leody Taveras. Swing and a miss as he was out front. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him. Out. Number 2.
Up next for the
2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. The 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Nolan Arenado.
third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Swings and misses. Gonna count 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
He'll do it himself. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Luken Baker. Out to center. 2 down. D-backs making a move for a pinch hitter, Ketel Marte.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Sliced hard but foul. The Diamondbacks down to their final strike.
Ball.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
1-0 the final. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shump.
Across the ocean again. I thought it was the sign that I was close to the end. Fading fireworks let your name across the night sky. Out on the open ocean, I'll never let you go again. I followed your footsteps through the dark. The colors shape an amazing display, but aurora's not as bright as your smile beneath the light of distant stars. The faintest traces that Jay left to paint and memorize that I kept. Forget the nights that I spent thinking